Hello, how's everyone doing? Alright, let me just go ahead and fix some things up. Now we can get started. Alright, there we go. Now, I did pull Herrsher of Flamescion, so that's why it's in the title, Herrsher of Flamescion gameplay. So we're gonna be doing that today as well. So, there it is. Tranquillarius, the weapon I'm using. We don't have the custom stigmata, so I'm just using Wangchang one. We don't have the Imeko stigmata, so that we'll be using today. And I think we're gonna meet Sue, I believe. And then I believe, because I did see the one in Chinese came out. There's probably an Elysian battle that might be on part 5. However, I'm not sure if there's something between the Elysian battle and Sue's encounter, so I could be wrong. There could be something in between. So we'll check that today as well. Parts 4 and 5, meaning Sue, which should be the next one, because I did do one trial with Herrsher of Flamescion. So they're usually one where you don't have story in between. So I did do one, that's why the Herrsher of Flamescion I have right now is on level 3. So I should, like the next one should be Sue's story. And after that, we're gonna do whatever one's after, which I believe is the Elysian battle, but if it's not, well, then we'll do that one. And if it is the Elysian battle, I think that'll be the end, so let's see what it is. We have the supports here, which actually might need to choose a different one, because this one is more for lightning damage. Just make sure the audio is alright before we start properly. Alright, so let's get SP. No. I think we might actually go for this. We don't really have any specific ones. I guess this will be the one for fire damage, yep. Okay, we'll go for Lightning Empress. I think we'll get started then. We did unlock a new difficulty. Or not. Oh, never mind, the normal one for this. So we can do the normal one, it shouldn't be too hard, right? Also got the first time clearing. So let's try the normal one. And we should still be able to get to the story. So as long as we're able to get to the story, we're fine with that. Oh. Alright, it's just the signet, right. With the stars shining brightly on your path, may the flowers bloom in a trail of your bounty from the gods. Alright, so this is the specific ones. Now I did already play through once, as I said, so there are a few that I've already seen, including this one's upgraded. Now the one I like the most is the black hole one. There it is. This one is for... This one's also good. I think we're gonna go with this one though. I think we get another easy one in. Yeah, I love playing other It's just so sick. So usually I'm usually use her as a quick swap. It's like you get the Earth form, then you switch, and then you eventually go back when you get the Earth form unlocked. However, since I am just using Herrsher of Flamescion solo, because it's the Elysian Realm, there will be a few times where we don't actually on cooldown. So that's something. Maybe there's something we can unlock maybe later. Remove that cooldown, that would be cool. Not sure if there's anything for that though. So far we don't have any good evasion, survival, etc. Cooldown. Alright, that's round 1. And that's supposedly took a while, so I'm not sure I will do it in later rounds. Time is so annoying, don't you think? If you weren't sure on time, I like to say some memorable things to you. Alright, so now... So last time we got Starfire, that was the name. So there's a new one here. Black Hole Generated, Herrsher of Flamescion does bonus fire damage. And Ultimate Evasion creates an additional black hole. I think we're gonna go for that. now we have ultimate evasions, and this is full for survival, not getting hit. So I'm gonna go for ultimate evasions because Herrsher of Flamescion does have an advantage on that, and I'm usually not very good at not getting hit, so that's probably not a good idea. Let's take a lot of damage from this, though. Puppet force. Do we heal already? I need to actually do heal, so if you're on red, you do heal. Okay, that's all. That's good. I love the aerial combat. There we go. So this one was faster. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought.
人類のために戦う律者よ。前に進むがよい。何時が本当の意味で眉を破って蝶になる日を。わらわは楽しみにしておるさ。
Wow, that was a lot for one phrase. You're sure that fights we may continue with their journey and look forward to the day of your blossoming. That's the one whose sister was a 12th Herrsher. Triggering ultimate evasion restores SP. That could be good. It has no cooldown. Boosts attack speed and move speed. I'm gonna go for one of these. Oh, wait a second. This is actually really good. I mean, all of them are good. I'm gonna go for 8 seconds. That's like a huge buff, actually. Let's go for that. Oh, Compass, that's the one for Herrsher of Flamescion, by the way. Because Herrsher of Flamescion is constantly losing HP, so that's the perfect one. Also get the signal. Go ahead and do this. Oh, that's Kevin, never mind. Oh wait, yeah, he does that? Sick. That was a lot of damage. Oh, that was a lot of damage. And it's still practically killed that thing. Okay, we're doing a lot of damage with the black holes as well. So I think the bugs did go well. The black holes. That's where most of our damage is coming from. Let's finish this so we can get some heal as well for the next round. Oh, there's more. Hold up. Get them there. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna use the black hole, that's fine. Maybe we can get one before we... There we go. Probably get the burst here. Finish them off, get the HP back. Yep, there we go. There we go, they're finished now. So that is 4-4. So we're going on to 4-5.
この殺戮はまさにお前のために用意されたものだ。切れ、引き裂け。この戦場に血を注ぐんだ。
Jesus Christ, this guy. Alright, so every 100 HP loss boosts elemental damage and physical damage. Reduce total max HP increases. Now that could be good, I suppose. I mean, all of them are good. This one's good for long term. And this one's good for just generally doing more damage. I think I'm gonna go with that one, because I think soon there should be one where you're gonna need to increase it battle in 60 seconds. Now this is for SP. I think I'm gonna go with that. So you can get the constantly using the ultimates. And hopefully we're soon going on to Destroy. There's the black hole as well. Oh, that did a lot. Wait, where are the opponents? Oh, there we go. There's the black hole with damage. Next, damage.
審判の時は来た。
There we go. Take damage time. And we gotta choose the buff for me then.
エリのことを情熱的すぎると思ってるかもしれないけど、そう驚かないで。
Alright. Every 10 SP left boosts total damage. So that is up to 75. That's not as good as official. Wait, hold on. So every 10 SP left. So 70 should be 15, 18, wait, 21%, right. I think I'm gonna go with the SP per second, so we keep getting buffs. Speaking of which, we'll probably just use an ultimate as soon as we're out. Kalpas. Let's go in then. Okay, we're still holding on fine, so maybe we can beat the sequencing normal. There we go. We'll use the burst. Yeah, we almost has a burst ready already. Okay, we're gonna need the burst here. Wait for it. There we go. Use a black hole. Second black hole, burst. There's some good damage right there. And we have one final one that will die. That was a good dodge. Alright, we're gonna need a black hole now. The other one's still alive. Back to life. Now we use the burst again. Or the ultimate in this case. Dodge that. Okay, we're good to go. They keep reviving if you don't hit all of them, and gladly they don't revive at full HP. Jesus Christ, this guy, honestly. So, 500 boosts total damage. That is good, yes, but we already have enough SP, we don't need more SP. Losing HP boosts total damage taken by all enemies by 25% for 8 seconds. Essentially, they always have that, because, well, with Herrsher of Flamescion, I'm always gonna be losing HP, so... Okay, we're gonna go with that one then. Even though we already have a lot of those buffs. So next one we gotta get the buff damage and not the enemy nerf. Alright, let's go with ultimate evasion boss. Oh, we get this? That's Sakura's. What's that gonna be? Okay, that's sick. It's just gonna keep taking those. That's amazing. Just keep taking instances of 7,000 damage. It's not much, but it's still useful. Let's just use this while we're on feet cooldown. No, it's probably almost the same thing. Alright, now do this. Black hole. Wait. That was not what I intended. Hold on. Oh, it's still summoned a black hole. Maybe it didn't work. There we go. That was what I wanted. Alright, sequence are down. So let's go ahead and use the ultimate again. Alright, now we got this. Good jump. We got another black hole. Alright, we got this. Oh, there was the damage. Let's get the ultimate. Alright, that was a lot of damage. Alright, so we're gonna bring that, that's fine. up soon. Oh wait, it just got healed a lot. What the hell happened? Sure, I'll take it. Oh, now you got took a lot of damage here. Hold up, I might lose if I do this first. There we go, got some heals back. Not sure what the hell happened, but seems we only have one opponent now. Suppose it's that fiery thing? Might be. Oh, come on, it shouldn't take long, right? What the hell is going on here? It wasn't supposed to take that long, right? Aren't they supposed to, like, go down? Oh, there we go. Maybe that was just stronger. Okay, then. Oh, what the hell's... What were we fighting? That wasn't a normal opponent. We didn't even get to the story.
Sakura, エデンの歌を聞いたことは?
Or at least we get something as well, I guess. Sakura, have you ever heard Heathen sing?
ああ、昔エリシアからエデンのレコードをもらっての、
Elysian gave me a record of
そ
hers
の
and I
曲を
listened
聴
to
かせ
it.
てもらったぞ。わらわの故郷の音楽とは違うが、その曲にある独特な美しさを感じ取ることができた。
I can appreciate unique beauty in our music.
エデンはもう歌わなくなったって他の人から聞いたけど、ああ、理解はできるやもしれん。わらわも故郷を離れた後、桜酒をめったに作らなくなった。どう作っても桜の花と酒はもうあの時の味にならぬのじゃ。
Yeah, of course, Ongai's story has to be dark.
そう言われて、なんとなく理解ができたわ。
I understand too. Of course, you have to make a dark story if it's Onkai. We got some upgrades, I guess. At least next time will be easier. Alright, now let's go back over to, firstly, Diverging Paths, because I think we can get something out of it. So how many points do we have? 11. Can we even do anything with 11? We can. Let's just go at the random one. I just want to unlock the 31 right now. So let's go over to Lounge, see if we can do something about this. What's this? Oh, we can't unlock it yet. Siren Master, I'm guessing it's Mobius. Sakura Memory. Okay, we can upgrade this now. So let's unlock it.
確かに汝は特殊な存在者。人類側にいる律者はそうい
Something
ないから
special.
の。
Herrsher fighting for humanity.
それで?
So?
いや、用心した方が良いと言いたいだけじゃ。
Just look out for yourself. Oh.
さくら、話したいことがあるならもっとわかりやすく話して。わらわの考えすぎやもしれぬ。わらわが心配してきたことは今まで一度も起きておらぬからの。
Is she talking about Rin though? Because if she's in the past, like before, after the 11th Herrsher, and if she's worrying about Rin and then it happened, then that's
それでも特殊な来訪者が現れるたびにこうして忠告しておる。
like this.
続けて。これでしまいじゃ。
I finished. What does that mean?
ここらしいわね。自
Everybody's
分で聞
talking
く
in
から。
riddles. You're getting used to that.
特殊な来訪者についてもう少し例を挙げてくれる？全身が機械に変えられ、
Cyborg.
通常だと精魂の覚醒ができぬものを見たことがあ
The
る。
hell? Who by no means could awaken a stigma.
ある意味では汝よりも特殊やもしれぬが。
Cyborg?
どうして特殊な人ほど用心しないと
Is
い
that
け
like
な
a
いの？
character? I don't think so.
メイ殿は火を追う蛾のことも、
Moss.
それが崩壊に勝つために作った計画のことも、そうでなければきっと古の楽園の存在意義があまりにも単純だということに気づくはず。あのメイ博士のことじゃ、
Dr. May.
これが役に立つ計画とは思わんじゃろう。
There's no way she would deem this program viable. So this wasn't part of Dr. May, so did they do something against
こ
her?
の古の楽園の存在には別の目的があると。ある意味では火を追う蛾のどの計画も別の目的があるとは
Yeah,
言え
I've
る。
seen a few theories about Elysia from the text you can see in the lore. And something's pointing out to Elysian already being dead, like the real Elysia, and potentially having betrayed them. Now there's a theory going around that Elysia was the 13th Herrsher of the last era, and there was a war between the Moss, and only 8 survived because of the Herrsher of the End fight. Though it's just a
そ
theory.
の目的が一体何なのか
We will know
ほ
what
と
they
んだ
are.
から用心せよとそう忠告することしかできぬ、
何に気をつけた方がいいの？
You know,
影じゃ
shadow. What?
影？
そう影じゃ火を追う者たちは
Flame change
灯火を追って前に進んでいたが灯火は彼らの
There's
後ろ
a
に
giant
影を
shadow
残
behind
し
the
た
flame chasers.
気をつけるのじゃ
Watch out for the shadow of
火
the
を追
mob.
うがの影に
She?
彼女はここにおる
Hold on. Is that referencing Mobius or someone else entirely? Let me just take a screenshot of that real quick, because that might be, if it actually happens to be mentioning Elysia, then that might go on to the theory, and I might actually look into that.
それにわらわは感じる彼女
She has
が
her
もう
eye on you. Okay, I think it's
汝を
Mobius.
狙っておることに
So I think it's pointing out towards Mobius. We get 10 crystals from this. I'm not gonna read it yet though, as I do want to continue on to the story. So let's check if there's anything we can do next. I don't think we can upgrade any of these. We can get one for Kalpas, so maybe that's the next one we'll do. We have that for no, that's glowing. That's probably because I haven't read the other one yet. I will, however, go on to the next one, and the next part of the story. After that, we'll read the logs. So let's get into it. So that's what we're gonna use. Yes. Alright, let's start then. We're gonna go on sequence. I have a feeling that was also part of the story, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna go on sequence save. Because I don't want to make sure I actually get the story done. The battles are optional and I can do those after. Alright, let's see what we get here on the first one. Starfire, that's good. Could go with that. Actually, this is really good, I just realized. We could go Reburn after. That's the cooldown I mentioned, maybe this should exist. Right, so we start off with either Sakura or Fuwa, so I'm gonna go on Sakura. I'll just check something first. Hold on, let me pause this. You need to check something, bear with me. Alright, let's go. Nice, so we start off with 3 max, that's gonna be easy. Fire Weaver. Get the ult, and that's the strong finish them. There we go. I want to focus on the story, and I guess in the meantime we can get some
影の
upgrades.
中に
I'll
身
make
を置
these.
くことになっても影に隠れる悪意に用心せよ
When you
それ
walk
ら
in the
は
shadow,
時間よりも断ち切ることが難しいものじゃから
lurking within it's an even tougher enemy than time. So I think I'm gonna go with ultimate evasion buff again, and there we go. So here we get Kalpas. Okay, well that's an obvious one. Kalpas over Fuwa. Just because of the buffs, well, I will want to unlock Fuwa's story later. But right now, I do want to focus on the main story. Go get this. Black Forest. Wait, where are they? Oh, there we go. We can get the ult here. Might finish them off. There we go.
火を追うがになる必要はない。お前自
Doesn't
身
have
が
to be a
炎だ
moth. You're a fire that will consume everything. Max HP. Losing HP restores SP. Losing HP boosts total damage. Essentially, whenever I'm in Herrsher form, they always take 25% extra damage, so that is gonna be definitely useful. Alright, so we get Kevin, which is Ultimate Burst, and Fuwa. I'm gonna go with Kevin. Generally, I'm not very good at not taking damage. Well, especially better with Flamescion. Alright, so we got some imaginary enemies. As well as quantum. Alright. No. Okay, let's see. more now. The ult, while they're different sign form. I really need the black hole buff.
審判の時は来た
I think was one of the best buffs I've used so far. No, we do have it partially. Now we are out of the thing, so we can go. There we go. Void to Elysian, so now we have to avoid that here. Okay, there we go. Now we can go ahead and do this. Bring them all together. Let's jump. There we go. Now we can get the big down. Another one. There we go. Let's do this. There we go. In the air.
僕は君にできる限り
I'll
協
do
力し
whatever
よ
I
う。
can until we witness what it is to be
君
in
が到
rival.
達できない意味を理解するまで。
Until we witness what it is. Oh, right, because Kevin is mentioning about himself. Okay, he's confident, right? Ultimate boost to elemental damage. Well, we're either going to go for elemental breach or elemental damage. We already got the breach part, so I think I'm gonna go for elemental damage. I think that will be the best one to combine with the other one. And let's see what we have here. So we have Compass, Kevin, and the shop. So I could go for the shop, but well, Compass is here, so why not just go for it? And hopefully we're getting close to story, but I think there's not gonna be story on this one. Wasn't in there. Okay, wait. Gotta be careful.
審判の時は来た
Bring them. Oh, there we go. Well, since we're too close to the ground, it seems like no. That's cool, man. Dominance. Even further growth.
火炎
Well, let's go ahead and get the ult. That should hopefully finish it.
審判の時は来た
Alright, now you're getting close. Alright, get another black hole. Let's make it a bit fast. There we go.
戦友なんて必要ない。俺に必要なのは敵だけ
Need
だ。
enemies, oh god. Just
敵
flood my sight and then
波の
murder
よう
my
に俺の
rage.
視界を
Okay. Every 100 HP lost boosts total damage, max HP increase. Every 100 boosts elemental and physical damage. We're gonna go with total damage. I feel like we're actually low on total damage first. Now we have Eden, Fuwa, or the shop. Now I'm actually gonna choose the shop. I'll just check something in the meantime. Make sure the chat didn't glitch, because sometimes it does. Alright, so now we have access to this. Let's see what they have. Want to obtain or level up signets. So every 10, so these are buying signets. We only have mostly those that won't really be much useful to us. Well, they would be useful, but still, we could get better ones. So, upgrade signets. Ultimate boosts elemental damage, losing HP. I think that's one good to upgrade. 25% to 30%. Cool. Every 100 HP loss, we could also upgrade this to maybe 1.4. So we're getting a 1.4 total damage every 100 HP loss, and this. Isn't there more though? Just this, okay. So, ultimate buff, triggering ultimate evasion, boosts total damage taken by all enemies. I think we're gonna go for this, more, 35%. We can get one more, 40%. Alright, let's go. Oh, we have a Kalp as another one. We're gonna be able to get 3 of them, which I think we might then get the last buff, which is gonna be useful for the last round. Oh, we actually get these, one of those things here as well. Maybe we can Alright, let's get Sakura's
常
thing.
に無名じゃ
This is the blade. And that's gonna be useful. 7k round.
このレッド全てを断ち切る
Alright, so far so good.
決戦の時が来た
Should be okay for 40 seconds. We are on the difficulty. Hopefully next we'll get some story. That's what I'm hoping for. Wait, we're still on overheat. What? Wait, I just realized that's Callan. We have Callan Kazana here. That's the boss. We're definitely not gonna do it in 15 seconds. Why is Callan already here? It's like floor 8 the enemy. Those already got some sort of boss here. Hold up, these are tough. You don't pay attention.
火炎バッケン
Okay, now using the what's it called?
審判の時は来た
Forgot the name. The Divine Key. What's the name? 11th Divine Key. The Oath of Judah. Yeah, that's it. Okay, you can get the good.
火炎バッケン
Wait, did that even hit? Okay, that did hit. And we did do okay, so we know the buffs are going in. Oh, run for that. Hold up. I am not being hit by it. If that thing is scary, it's the other thing.
これだけ
Oh, you're gonna use it again? Stop using the other Judah. Okay, she's down. At least we got it. Though I'm actually kind of scared for the boss. I think it's been ours.
敵は殺せばいい。邪魔者も殺せばいい。
Kill everything.
隠れた災いも殺せばいい。
Jesus Christ. Okay. So, every 100 HP lost reduces total damage taken. I think we're gonna go for. Oh, wait, max HP. No, that's the one. That's the key. We got the thing, right? You obtain 3 signets from the same flame chaser and unlock the next signet. Oh, we're so gonna need that. I know. I've already read this, by the way. Well, if you wanna read, you can pause it and read. I know what it does, though, since I've got it last time. So let's go for the boss. And then I believe on the next one there will be a story. Alright, let's go for it. Let's see if we can complete it. The last grave. These loading screens are actually so fast that you see that. Oh god. That I actually can't even read it. Let me just check something. Alright, let's continue then. Right. So we don't have HP. So far not so bad.
決戦の時が来た
And we're gonna get a lot of the top things. That should help as well. 1000, see that? That hit in it. Oh, that didn't do much, but it's fine. Just trying to get them a lot. Okay, so now we use gold.
バッケン
215k. That's pretty good. Alright, we got the form. Now we can actually do proper damage. I got the power black hole. There we go. We're almost at double shot though. Wait for it. There we go. Use the Hello, Inferiors. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been?
決戦の時が来た
Another light pole. Have you still been shiny hunting? I haven't done it in a while.
決戦の時が
Alright,
来
get
た
that again. so too. I'm doing well, it's been a while. How are you? Yeah, it's been a while. I've been doing fine. I haven't been playing Pokemon as much, but I do still play it. Not really Sword and Shield though. Glad you're doing well though.
決戦の時が来た
And just in time. Wait, hacking? Right. Yeah, you've been using some
みんなの
hacks.
祝福を胸に前へ進むよ
What was the last shiny you got? I think the last, what was the last shiny hunt I did? I think it was quite a while ago though. If you count Pokemon Go, I guess it wasn't in community days. Otherwise, I think it's actually been quite a while since I did. Ian is like a sister to me. They were best friends before she became a mantis. Seems like you said the same thing about someone else. Did I? Can't recall. Ian is different, more close than the others. She was a victim to the 7th Onkai eruption. That day, she witnessed her world crumbling in blood and fire. Actually, I'm gonna be a father. Oh! Oh, haven't you told me? Haven't you told the people? Oh, good luck to everything, though. I hope it all goes well. And I hope you can have a happy family. She lived, joined the moss, and became a mantis. The flames that scorched the earth could not reach the stars above. She's destined to shine brightly, whether on stage or in this dying world. Alright. I think the last one I got was a Wurmple, so probably not in Sword and Shield because I don't think Wurmple's there. You mean like in Oris? Maybe in Oris, because they are in Oris. What was the game? Alright, let's go in again, because it seems we don't get the Sue story yet. Suppose I'll have to do part 5 in another day. Don't think we'll get there. I'll get some upgrades. Skill buff. Yeah, I hope everything goes well. So what can we do here? We have 30. We have 4% more total damage against leader enemies. Oh, we can't do that yet. See, 12% for defeating the leader enemies. Okay. Get that. Yeah, Aurozords. Okay. Yeah, I've actually never completed the Aura's Pokedex, but I did play through the story. I need to get back to shiny hunting someday. I haven't in a while. Might do on when Brilliant Diamond Shining Pole comes out. I'm probably gonna buy the game, just not sure if it's on release or if I'll only be able to later, but I will buy the game eventually. Alright, let's go to battle again. Let's hope we get some story now. Wait, oh, where are we going? Alright, the difficulty is after. Now, if it means story, I'm gonna go on easy. Actually, before that, hold up. Forgot about something. Completed the dex, took a month. Yeah, it's like a big Pokedex. That's why I didn't even really start, because I just looked at the side of that Pokedex and I honestly didn't want to.
こんにちは。
前後には話しかけない方がいい。
No one reminded you of this?
そういう
そうね。たった今言われたわ。火を追うがの他の人たち
Else in the
も
muscles like you.
そんなわけないだろ。俺は火の中から
Oh,
出た
because。of the fire and everything.
それを再び追おうなんて一度も考えたこと。火を追うが。
Don't associate
その
my
名
name
と俺
with
を
it.
一緒。
でもあなたはここに存在している。13英傑の
Here
一
as
人
one
と
of the
して
flame chasers.
火を追うがが俺の欲しかったもの。永遠に終わらないセンス。
War. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's go. Alright, we're gonna go with heat flow. Yep. By the way, are you playing the Brilliant Diamond when it comes out? Are you
決
planning on
戦の
buying it?
時が来た全身
Alright,
律者を倒すこと
Defeating
は
Herrsher
英
was
傑た
the
ちに
hard
とっ
for
て
the
難
flame
しいことでは
chasers,
ない
but the
が
successors have all failed.
それを目標とし
I
た
hope
後
you're an
継者は
exception. Ultimate damage, total damage, physical damage, or elemental breach. Well, I'm gonna go for elemental breach then. Oh, we have compass here. Alright, so 2 enemies for now.
決戦の時が来た
That was fast. Hi again. Welcome. Alright. Yeah, I'm getting brilliant diamond.
さ
Same.
あお前の力を解放する
Brilliant diamond team. I love Dialga. Just always liked him over Palkia. Ever since I did watch the anime, that was when I started. So I'm looking forward to it. That was when I started Pokemon, the 4th generation, but I didn't have the games back then. I only bought since Sun and Moon. So Black and Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is sort of like a restart to me. Essentially going back to the beginning.
決戦の時が来た
So I never really played the Diamond Pearl game, I did watch the anime. That was when I really started, so yeah.
この列全てを断ち切る
Seed, turn down.
決戦の時が来た
That was brilliant.
喧嘩準備
Get this.
火炎罰剣
Also Legends Arceus, I think that's the game I'm most excited for. Bonus reward
後継
available.
者に何か伝えた方がいいと
Don't keep some
エリシアに言われ
There's
たが
nothing I can tell you. I'm like,
君に
this.
教えられるものはない
Talking was any good. Ultimate total damage. Or actually, we did go with the elemental breach, so I think elemental damage makes more sense. And total damage. Alright, we'll get. I think that's 3 of them actually. Unlock 3 signets from the same flame chasers and unlock the Nexus signet. Ultimate triggers final battle status in which all bots provide a normal signals of deliverance increased by 50% for 5 seconds. Alright. Started watching the anime since I was 4, but I only started playing till I was 12. Pokemon Diamond was my first game. Took a while to convince my parents to get it for me. Yeah, I did start the anime when I was around, actually quite late. I think I was 11. Was it 11? Well, it was when Pokemon Diamond and Pearl was out. And I think I was 11 if I recall. Maybe I'm just wrong, but I do know that I only started playing the games I think when I was 2018 on Sun and Moon. I know it was Sun and Moon, but yeah, it went from Diamond Pearl to Sun and Moon before I actually started playing. I'm gonna go to the shop here, so we can get some more of Kappa's signets. Now let's go to upgrades. Alright, I think this is gonna be the best one to upgrade. Actually, wait, it's actually buying this thing. Alright, cool, I'll buy the signet then. Then we'll do some upgrades for this one. Get some more damage in. There we go. And we actually get access to Kappa's. Cool, we're gonna get the 3rd buff then. So watching. Alright, never mind, I already read that. Okay. So there's 3 opponents.
審判の時は来た喧嘩準備
I was born in 95, by the way. Nice. I was born in 2002, so if we count 2011, actually I was 9. Now that you mention it, I was 9, I wasn't 11. That was the actual year.
長い間
So you
あい
actually
つらは俺が
started
武器を持
Pokemon
つ
in
こ
the
とを
first
許さなかっ
generation.
た今ならあいつらも満足だろ
I actually did go back on the games. Speaking of which, I did mention I only started playing since Sun and Moon. However, I did go Hold on, let me just choose a proper one. Deal damage, okay. I did go... I did play Auras after. I have it on the 3DS. I think you already know of that, but I also played X and Y on an emulator, so I'm going back now. Essentially. And then I'll eventually play Black and White, that's the one I'm missing. And Diamond and Pearl, but I'm gonna wait for the remake. Alright, 2 more buffs. Alright, we've had enough of Kalpa, let's go for... That wasn't necessary. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Alright. Yeah, now I can actually use that run emulators on here. I'm probably gonna try a few randomizers eventually. Oh, there they are. Alright, that's now. Lance Rider. Oh, that was so alive. Bonus board. On Sword of Shiny ending since Sword and Shield. Kinda same. I was too impatient before then. I started shiny hunting technically on Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. But, well, it's technically, I mean, it's shiny hunting, I guess, but it's just way too easy. However, real shiny hunting, I only started on Sword and Shield. I did get a shiny on Sun and Moon, but it was on accident. I was trying to get an Eevee, that was my first shiny. I still have it on home, I think. I was trying to get an Eevee and accidentally got the Pick It Pack as a shiny. So that was cool. I remember yelling because I wasn't really expecting it. And it was my first shiny, so I remember yelling in the morning. Out of surprise. Another Signet. I'm gonna go for this. Alright, what do we get? Oh, there's already a leader one. Okay. So that we'll be done with that with this stage. We'll do it again. We did get some bugs, I suppose that's cleaner now. Well, he's already down to 10 times. We're definitely getting much faster this time, so hopefully we can do another one next. Even the damage itself is going the same. Yeah, that's a lot of fire damage. Alright, let's approach it. I'm just gonna use that move instead. That was not still there. Against thing. First form, there we go. Alright, we got it. Ooh, 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. Oh god. That was a lot of time remaining compared to last time. Alright, I hope we get story next. Before Sun and Moon, I would just complete the Pokemon game, do a few post-game stuff, and we'll close the game only for it to be picked once every month. Yeah, basically same. I did play the story of Sun and Moon, and I do the post-game quests, that I usually always did. Then after doing the post-game quests, I'd usually log on like every few months. Like today I feel like catching the evolutions, like what happened with the shiny, and I'd work on my Pokedex. Never actually completed it, by the way. So that's just how inactive I was. And that was it. Essentially, I always log on once a month. So right, why are you asking? You're also due to surgery, right? Just like how Kevin became cold. To be exact, the elven ears were a byproduct of changes that occurred during surgery. Alright, the elven ears. When I became a mantis, the attack wasn't perfect and the surgery came with side effects. Kevin, Sakura, and her all suffered side effects. For me, there were some subtler changes. What? Maybe something went wrong with iCore. My metabolism become totally messed up. I don't gain an ounce no matter how much I eat, and I don't have to work out for a second to stay in perfect shape. Stay up all night, my skin gets better and better every day, and so does my hair. Soul beauty has become a rather meaningless thing to me. It's the price I paid. What? Share what you have right now and try not to become like me. I was just messing with you. Interesting to know I still care about this. No one wants to talk to you. Yeah. Understandable. Alright, let's get the buffs. Yeah, Elysia's just like that. It's just a talkative person. So she's always gonna be like that in conversations. 5% discount on all signets. When upgrading, yes, that's the one. I usually upgrade. I don't usually buy signets, so that's the one for me. Alright, now let's go overhead, and I think we can unlock some levels of here on the Remembrance Vessel. And not this yet. Pristine Memory, we can. Singer's Memory, we can as well. Alright, let me just check the other ones. Mad King. Well, let's just hear this guy talk. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and choose the Mad King again. And Sakura. We can all of them except for the Kevin. Soldier. See, that's Kevin, no? Wait, that's Fua. Alright, let's go with it. Fua.
ふわすみません
Sorry, I
ぼー
was
っとしてい
wondering.
ました
What is it?
何写真を見てるんですか
I'm looking at a picture?
ええ無意識の習慣ですが私にとって
Mate, this
これ
picture
は
doesn't
もう
bring
何
any
の記
memories
憶も呼
now.
び起こ
ごめんなさい
Sorry.
プライベートな質問をするべきではなかったです
personal.
いいえ別に隠そうとしているわけではありませんこの写真
This picture.
これに関する記憶はもうありませんから
That's the captain. I think. I don't have any memory of
巻き
it
戻しに
now.
問題があったのか
Maybe a certain
それと
reset
も最
went
初から
wrong.
その記憶がなかっただけ
Or
な
maybe
の
the
か
memory wasn't there to start with. Now it's just a
今
picture to me.
まだしばらくここ
Yeah,
にい
for
る
a
と
long
思い
time.
ま
I'll
す
tell if I come across any clues.
気持ちはありがたいですが
There's no need.
遠慮します
You know my
記憶
situation.
のために記憶を探すだな
Any
んてこ
clues
と
about
が
the beats of memory shouldn't be the
あなたの
objective of
目
your
的
trip.
であってはなります
Oh, we got an achievement for it. What's this? It seems to be the captain, but I'm not sure. Alright, it seems we got something for it on the rewards. We got a few event stuff. So let's collect that. Missions as well. Alright, there we go. Let's continue then. Hey, I got to go now. Yeah, I think my wife is going to labor. I'll contact you later. Alright, see you later. Hope everything goes well. See you in a bit. Bye. We're probably gonna go and close off soon and go to sleep, but see you later. Alright, so I think we are ready now. Let's go to the bathroom, man. I think we're gonna try sequence normal. Probably gonna regret it. Fire damage. So those aren't very good for me. Let's go with even.
決戦の時が来た喧嘩準備
Yep. Generally doing a lot more damage. Oh, never mind, there's more enemies here.
私はたくさんのステージを見てきたけど答えを求めるこのステージ
Alright, so the lower the SP, the more SP can be restored from attack. SP regen boosted max at 100%, SP per second, or initial SP. I'm gonna go with SP per second. I think that's the best one. Now we get Coppus. Well, choice is done. That's literally the best one.
決戦の時が来たはっ天下準備やや前進それだけ
I guess
烈
the
焰奮陣
Man, it's down already. I actually thought it was actually gonna last longer.
これが広大なる証。死ぬまで敵を殺せ。
Jesus, this guy. Every 100 HP lost boosts total damage, max HP, and total damage taken by, well, that's gonna be the best one. Essentially always taking total damage boost. I mean, I guess I'd go for Sakura's. I'm gonna go for Sakura's. Alright, we got imaginary enemies here. Alright, back in. Can you get back now? Bonus reward available.
敵の隙を見極めわずかな怠慢も許
Wait,
し
I
ては
wanna
なら
actually
ぬ
see that.
機械というものは
Okay. So, triggering ultimate evasion was total damage taken. Well, that's gonna be one. And there's also one, a really good one over there. Can we get those, both of them? We can get both of them. Cool. So now we have Elysia's, Sakura's, and the shop. I'm gonna try to get Kalpas on that while we have praise. Okay, so we can even buy some sickness. Is it worth it though? I think we're better off upgrading. So losing HP, essentially they always take 25%, 30, 35. We could go for 40, and we can also buy a few others. Now I don't see a point for this, but ultimate evasion might actually be really good. So I'll upgrade it maximum twice. Okay, we can only upgrade once anyway. Let's see what we get. Wait, actually, okay, never mind. We got Kalpas here, but I think there is a way to reset if you attack or something. I've heard of it on a 5.0 stream. I've never actually tried it though. So next time we don't get Kalpas, I'm actually gonna try it. Unless, of course, we already have the three-part signal. Because there's no need to Kalpas buffs. Alright, there we go. That's some good damage. Yeah, the reason I don't choose Eden's buffs anymore because now we're already at max SP, so it would make absolutely no sense to use Eden because I'm constantly maxed, so there's really no point in using Eden. We'll unlock the story eventually, so I'm not really in a rush to unlock the story bits under the logs. So we'll eventually get those. I just want to unlock the main story now. Jesus Christ, okay. Boost total damage, boost physical and elemental damage. I could go with either of these. I'm gonna go with total damage. Alright, let's try this now. So we attacked, is that it? Clearly not. Oh, it's a charge? No. Okay, so that's not how you reset. Maybe there is a way, because I've heard there is a way. Doesn't seem to be an attack blow, though. So, find out eventually, hopefully.
審判の時は来た
We also got a bonus reward here, so let's try to get it. Actually doing well with the normal defense. To the normal.
Back in.
We get down. Okay.
審判の時は来た
Let me get that. Jump. That. Wait, where are they? Oh, they're over there, right? The other one's over there on the right. Oh, we're not gonna get the buff. The bonus reward. Yeah, that's just taking too long and then still the other one. It's fine though, we can still get at least one.
審判の時は来た
Maybe it's still save us. Good bargain.
このレース全てを断ち切る
Wasteland.
審判の時は来た
Oh, you're gonna do that. Eventually gonna go down, so it's stop already. Oh, you really want to waste my entire Herrsher form on that? I suppose so. Now it's down. Oh, my Herrsher form is gone. We're so pure.
バッケン
That's why having one even buff is actually really good, even if you don't use heals that much. Oh, it's back. Look, it's back. I am literally. Oh wait, this is the one that actually beat us. Hold on, we have to be careful. Actually, I almost forgot this was the one that actually beat us. So let's not get too risky here, because I know how deadly that can be. I forgot this was the boss. Actually. Hold up. He's gonna go for the ult before it actually goes on to another immune thing. So at least we get some ult then. And we've done it. We've done it. We've been past the record that we did last time.
雑念を捨て
That's already good. Triggering ultimate evasion, boosts total damage. Well, my choice is done. And we got 3 Nexus Signets. I actually haven't read this one, so I'm gonna read. Triggering ultimate evasion skill 3 times. Activates Sakura screen to render all enemies static for 3 seconds. After which they lose HP equal to 40% of the damage they've received during that duration. So, it seems good, but I'm not much of an ultimate evasion person, so that might actually not be that good. I suppose it's a buff though. It'll eventually happen once or twice since we're using Herrsher of Flamescion. We do get the extra buffs from it. Alright, let's go for the special buffs from Elysia. So we can hopefully get one more Herrsher of Flamescion specific buff. Oh, never mind, I'm not even sure if we get getting past this. Because this one is stronger than the last one, right? Or maybe it's something the same, we'll see. I don't think it will be hard to. Okay, so far it seems doable, even if it's slightly tough. Get the ult. How much will it go back to? 13, okay, that's good. It didn't stay at 14 at least. We're still able to get past, though we gotta be careful and fast with the damage, otherwise we might go off hopefully get Sue's story soon, because I'm not sure why Sue hasn't showed up yet. Really, I'm actually gonna have to change the title of the stream because I thought Sue was next and he isn't here yet. But still on 7 times, but we might actually use burst skill here. You think burst for some reason. Nice, 6 times. Still good. black hole. Let's go.
全身
Alright, now you're gonna do that. We're fine.
烈焰
What's that? Sometimes that yellow thing shows up, and that usually means you're immune. Does that mean you're immune?
決戦の
What's that
時が
mean?
来た
Okay. Alright, so far so good. That did it. Alright, we got past floor 8 on the normal sequence.
先生が助けてあげま
Alright,
す
so yeah, the black hole created virtual flame sign creates a smaller black hole, which deals more fire damage. Now, triggering ultimate evasion removes overheat and clears heat. Now, the thing is, I think the infinite ultimate evasion only happens during the Herrsher form. Now, meaning if we are on overheat, that means the Herrsher form was already ended. So I feel like it's gonna be kind of like, to me, a person who can't do ultimate evasions properly. I don't think it's gonna be that good, but I'm still gonna try it though. So let's see how we can utilize that. Now, if we could get just, we could go for the third Elysian buff actually. I think I'm gonna go for that. I think we're gonna go. I never got the third buff, so I think I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, what the hell is this? Lightless Land, that's a new one. Isn't that like Mobius' place? We get Kevin's buff as well.
僕が与えられ
We
る
get
自信
that all back
こ
to
こまで
zero. That's the insane buff.
決戦の
Yeah,
時が来た
go for it and we'll destroy everything. Why not? That's not OP at all.
審判の時は来た
Wait, we got another form? I thought it was it. It was just get no current or you get this. Oh, right! Oh, wait, we did trigger the ultimate evasion, and that's why we still have the Herrsher. Maybe this really is broken. Hold on, let me try to get an ultimate evasion here. Can we get... Oh, there we go. We can do it again. Oh, it's actually broken. I just realized how broken this is. We gotta get to go for that one more often. It's actually... Oh, we got it again! I actually need to go for that one more often. Alright, I'm gonna start bringing Elysium more often. Alright, so for every black hole created by the Herrsher of Flamescion, Valkyrie restores 25 berry HP per second, deals 30% bonus total damage. I mean, that's good, but I'm not sure if the 30% bonus total damage is only for the black hole or throughout like certain seconds. It's not really clear, so I'm not sure what that is. Now that's not when it's a plus. Aerial combo attacks reduce ultimate evasion cooldown by 9 seconds. Essentially, it's infinite. Total damage taken in mid-air reduced by 30%. That is good, I think, for later stages. And I'm more of a damage person, even though we might fail at the end. A black hole created by Herrsher of Flamescion and a smaller black hole. I think I'm gonna go for this one, because we're not at the boss yet. Of course, I think we can get the third one. Let's go for the Phyllis shop and see if we can get some buffs upgraded. So we are in the Lightless Land. That's cool. So I thought we were gonna get to see Eden now. Sue, I mean, because I think this is Mobius' place. Losing HP, restores SP. Alright, so this is the buying sickness. Every 100 HP, which took less total damage taken. Which is good, but let's go for the attack. So every 100 HP of loss boosts total damage by 1.4. Let's do that. Okay, we can only upgrade the ones that are here, so I'm actually gonna go buy this one. Actually, hold on. No, not ASP. We're gonna go with this. Alright, so we can get more buffs, triggering ultimate evasion skill, boost attack speed and move speed. We're gonna go for that, and we are ready. Now we get to choose between Kalpus and Sakura. I'm gonna go for Kalpus, because that's usually the best one. Alright, so they're gonna be max, it seems like it. Okay, that's good for us.
審判の時は来た
Oh, another one. damage is just insane here. Wait, can I get another ultimate evasion real quick? I need to trigger an ultimate evasion here somehow. And clearly it's not going well. There we go. Now we did it. What's this damage? Oh god. I just realized how powerful we are with all the buffs. It's actually being broken. And we're still in that Sue story. Bonus reward available. What's this?
エリシ
Oh,
ア
the next one's the end.
約束を果たしてもらう時が来た。奴らを俺の元に。
Jesus Christ, okay. So, HP loss boosts physical and elemental max HP. Well, let's go with that one first. Now, so we get these two. There's the SP and there's the physical and elemental damage. We're gonna go for the physical and elemental damage. And now we get the bonus. I think we might actually beat the normal sequence now. I've never beaten it. I'm not sure how hard it is or what enemy it's gonna be, but I have a feeling we're gonna be able to beat it. Oh shit, maybe. Okay, it's a mech. It's a mech. We're fine. We can beat it. Come on. It's gonna be dangerous though, so we're gonna need to get over the base. My worry is the overload one, because that thing can be absolutely dangerous and broken. So as long as we are careful with when it's on overload, I think we should be fine. And get some of the ultimate evasion right, because that's going to be crucial. It's just surviving, that's the problem. So I think we're not really low on time for damage making. I think the problem is really just surviving when it goes on to overload mode. Right now we're at 1,700 damage. Now it's an overload. See, that's my problem. Overdrive, that's the main problem. Do this. I need to move that to my HP back as well, hopefully. At least 500 maybe. There we go. So at least now we know how we can get the thing soon. For the still probably not doing too bad. Still has some HP. That thing is fast and broken. Thank God it's gonna jump in. Oh wait, no, it's actually there. I think we can beat this. Come on. It's out of overdrive. So that's it. Alright, keep it down. Nice, an overdrive. I'm gonna heal up. Make sure I don't die here. And just keep it going. Let's get the ultimate evasion. There we go. Okay, here form. Here it is, we've done it. We've done the first normal sequence with Herrsher of Flamescion. Do we unlock the Sue story now? I'm not sure why the hell haven't we been to it yet. Hopefully on the next one we'll get to. Nice, we get a lot, actually 100 crystals as well. Oh, that didn't sound right. How about this? Why are your eyes closed? What happened to me? I didn't even see you coming. Sorry, you're shining just as bright as I do. I shouldn't have made this mistake. You didn't see me because your eyes were closed. Yeah, I still can't see anything, which makes me wonder how he does it. Oh, Sue! Okay, finally we're getting to it. I thought it was just gonna be right off the start. I guess not. He? Oh, you're interested too? Wanna try it together? Excuse me? Come on, don't walk away. It was a joke. Alright, as my apology, I'll introduce you an expert to this on this to you. Sue, the one of the 13. Well, at least that's what everyone thinks. He accepts Sue himself. He's always friendly to visitors, so I believe you'll have no problem getting along with him. Alright, if you somehow find out how he can see things with his eyes closed, you have to tell me. Alright. Firstly, let's just go into the war room and upgrade Herrsher of Flamescion. Now, diverging paths, and I think we can get a few things here. Let's see. Duration of debuffs is shorter. I suppose we can get that. And the second support. Oh, that's going to be useful. Actually, speaking of supports, I really need to get Vermilion Knight. I think they offer it on the 5th anniversary. So that's going to be cool. Now, I also got a few of these. Extra, like, over 90. I'm actually going to save them. I'm going to save them towards the end. Now, I'm going to need to get some water first before we actually start. But next up is finally Sue's quest. Sue's story. So that'll be cool. And I think we are ready. Let me just pick a second support. Now, I'm thinking we're going to go ahead for... I think we're going to go for a black hole here. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and BRB. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Just gonna get some water. Alright, I'm back now. Let me just get this back as well. Actually, I forgot something. Hold on, BRB. Alright, now I am actually back. Let me just check something real quick. Alright, let's get into it. So I got my phone here as well, so I can read the chat, and I'm gonna start already. Now, which sequence are we gonna go into? Now, I know I unlocked Dangerous, but it's just for the story. So, I don't think I even need to go into normal. So if I don't need to go into normal, I'm just gonna go ahead and start with a save. I think normal is only needed when we go into Mobius. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead for the black hole. We have it. Okay, so if we don't have that, I'm gonna go for... Where is it? Oh, we don't have that yet. Oh, wait, is that it? No. Alright, that's the black hole one, yes. So I'm gonna go with that. Then we get Kevin and Fua. How do I actually reset things? Okay, that wasn't necessary. No, it's not like that. I'm not sure. Let's go into Kevin. be able to. Oh, I wasn't expecting that percentage, but cool. We deal with it faster. I just realized I'm fourth. Even just getting to higher levels? Oh god. That's insane.
その小道を覗いた時に諦めることを選ぶ人はたくさんいた。
Okay, we've actually been doing pretty well. So those are the buffs we're getting. We're gonna wait Kevin again. How actually powerful are we? Oh, check it out, there's before. Not gonna use the black hole yet. Waiting for these enemies to come by. Okay, that was not what I intended, but it looks like all of them are almost down. This one. I survived. Okay, it's actually broken the way you actually get stronger throughout the
僕は
levels.
君にできる限り協力しよ
What's this between rivals? Okay, so we're gonna go for total damage now. What's next? Between Eden and Sakura. I believe the story should be whenever we get past 5 and not the other lines. It should be on here, right? I hope so. Right now, this is actually getting some time into it. I'm not really good at it. It's almost down. Okay, so it's almost down now. He's down. Won't be able to get a bonus reward, it's fine though. And Neil Siege. There we go.
わらわたちの使う武器は非常によく似ておる。
Fighting skills if you have. Actually,
何
they
時
both
さえ
use
良けれ
swords.
ば
They do both use swords, Meg and Sakura. Bringing ultimate evasion, boosts total damage. We're gonna go with that. Oh, there we go. Sue's story. Finally, it's time. Let's see what's gonna happen. Maybe a cutscene. As time quietly flowed by, another leaf drifted off the Bodhi tree.
ようこそ来訪者ライデン・メイさん。君の来訪は予見してたよ。
There he is.
私の名前を知
The
って
one
る
people thought to be the Dendro Archon, which now is confirmed to be a female Archon, so it's not gonna be Sue based. You know my name?
この王石楽土では万物はすべて認知によって生まれる。この世界に来た瞬間から君も
Oh, his
認知
voice
の一
actor
部
is
なんだよ
good.。In the Elysian Realm, everything was created by perception, and you're part of the perception from the moment you
はじめ
arrive.
まして。僕は先行者。火を追う英傑の第7位だ。
I'm a pioneer.
でも
7th.
できれば君には名前のスーで僕を呼んでほしい。
I'm a pioneer, the 7th flame chaser. I prefer to be called Sue. Now this guy is still alive. He's playing literally chess with God. I'm not actually joking. It's on the manga.
あなたが典型の名を持つ融合戦士なのね。
So you're the mantis endowed with the sickness of Bodhi.
肩書きはただの目印だよ。
My title doesn't define
そ
me.
のせいで君の認識に影響を与えたくない。君も僕も同じ志を持った求道者なのだから
We're both seekers of the
名
way.
前で呼び合おう。
And you can simply call me by my name.
何かの規則なのかと思ってたわ。エリシアも随分と気にしてた
There
み
was
たいだっ
a
たか
rule
ら。
about that. Troll Elysia seems to be very mindful of
エ
it.
リシアのこだわりに
Share
は
the reasons.
彼女なりの理由がある。肩書きは組織が生まれた時に欠けてはならない意味を持つ。
The Foresight kept us alive
彼
in
女
this
に
war.
先見の明があったからこそ僕たちは存続する機会を手に入れた。しかし
To you, who
君
goes
に
from
と
the
って
past.
僕たちは過去の影。
Everything has been said and
その
done.
因果もとうに消えた歴史となっている。
So there's no need for you to be
しかし
formal.
君にとって僕たちは過去の影。
The man opened his palm and sent a new leaf
来
floating
訪者
away.
よ。封じられた過去を追い求めるのなら菩提の葉に従って進むがよい。
Visitor, you seek the
これは幾千万とある運命の中で君に各社の道を教えるものだ。
visitor. If you seek to reveal the forgotten past, follow the leaf and it will show you the path of the awakened
私
one.
に試練を与えるつもりはないの？
Aren't you going to give me a trial? I suppose people like Eden didn't,
苦難
so
は試練だ
well,
が
it can be an ordeal.
安らぎもまた試練さ。
Trial, as you
君
know,
へ
it
の
will
試練
never
は
end.
とうに始まっていてこれからも続いていく。見て聞い
See,
て
hear, and to feel.
感じる。足を止めるたびに
Step for step in every
選
step you
択を
make.
するたびに君の自我は鍛えられる。
Shape you into the one you're meant to be.
いつか君の求めた答えが君の心に現れる。
One day,
そして
you're
僕は
seek.
この世界と共に君の旅路を見届けよ
I'll be a witness to your enlightenment together with the rest of the realm.
う。
Well,
諸
that's
行
anyway.
無常すべては因果応報。刹那消滅は無限法要に過ぎない。さあこの無限の光の中に足を踏み入れるといい。これが典型の命。
Alright, Signet of Bodhi. So it's, oh, combo hits. Well, that's interesting. For Herrsher of Thunder, it's actually going to be really good. Combo hits are reset at 150 and boost total damage by 40% for 10 seconds. Combo hits reset at 150 and restore 30 SP. Combo hits are increased by 60 when below 60. Well, that's actually hard to choose. We're not gonna get that far, but I suppose this is the one that will be less useful to us. So we're gonna start with that, and then if we eventually get another one, we'll go to the 60 buff. We get Kalpa, so we got to the story. That's cool. So at least we know what Sue's story is like. Alright, let's get through this then. And see if the next one's already about to leave here or something else. Good.
烈焰
Good yours. 484,000. Oh my
審判の時は来た
god. Alright. We got past this.
戦場で俺を探す必要はな
And
い
the smoke on the field have
俺は
worked.
やまない
Every 100 HP loss boosts total damage. Losing, oh, that's gonna be the best one, right? You remember it. So we got Kevin and Kalpa, and we're gonna go for Kevin's buff since we already have two of them.
審判の時は来た
It's not gonna last long, so... That one's down. Oh, it's down as well. Let's complete the ult. Now we can.
このレック全てを断ち切る決戦の時が来た
Ton of damage. And they do get hard damage. But some have also very effective against it.
Can we do it?
get the buff, that's fine. Going forward, let's do that. And now we do complete it. 400k damage, cool.
楽園での旅の最後を迎えても何も
Alright, let's see. Ultimate damage boosts elemental damage. We're gonna go with that. And 3 signets rewards us with the final battle. Blade of the Deliverer signets. Cool. Alright, now we can proceed to the last one, and then we'll see if there's any story afterwards. Alright, this one should be a lot faster as well, even though our buffs aren't the best ones. Now, our buffs are mostly based off ultimates now, so I think that we're gonna use the most. That can do some damage, barely. This will just work with mostly.
決戦の時は来た
Now we're getting some damage in with ours. Can I get the... Hold up. Get the ult. There we go. Now the ult's actually quite buff.
決戦の時は来た
And it did a lot of damage on myself. No, don't do that yet. There we go. Got it, time right. We're almost at the old time again.
審判の時は来た
Before I get down to this, let's get a few white pulls in. Or sharp attack down. Get the ult in, and I think we can finish it like that. Or with the next version. There we go. 449k ult. It did finish it.
また勝ったよ見てくれてるよね
Alright, let's see if we get any story afterwards. I would like to get to the Elysians today, but it might not be possible. My team, right? Yeah, a very detached personality. So he did recognize you with his eyes closed. I'm just curious. Did he call you by your name when you two talked? Oh god. Apart from the first encounter, he only calls me a visitor. Oh, he does that to you too. Something wrong? No, I'm just thinking. Oh, I got it. When his eyes are closed, he has no idea whom you're talking to. What? Calling them the wrong name because he majorly awkward, so he calls everyone visitor. Case closed. Well, that doesn't seem right either. I'm dying to know how he does it. That's his mantis ability. That they may so torment on Elysia's face for the very first time. Alright. Let's go into the war room first and get the buffs for it. That's our highest level now. We got a skill buff. For level 9 is the H-flow. Oh, the black hole one. I usually use that a lot, so that's gonna be cool. Alright, and we should also be capable of using more diverging paths here for the fire damage, hopefully. Deal 6% more damage to enemies with elite shields. That's gonna be useful for normal difficulty. Then we go into the lounge, and I do have a few to unlock here. First, start with Sue. That's always what we're gonna do at the first place, is unlock Sue's memory.
Yeah.
Hello,
来訪
visitor.
者
あなたの瞑想の邪魔をしてないといいんだけど
気にすることはない
Maybe. I'm about to
僕
shatter.
はただの影
This place is
こ
no
の
more
天地
than a
も
mirage from yesterday.
過去の残存した光景に過ぎない王子は消え去り
Deeds were long
個人
done
も
and the
帰っ
dust
てこ
long
ない
settled. There's no such thing as
存在が
serving.
ないの
他の人と比べて
I never brought the mind to anyone
あ
else.
なたは随分と心が広いわねここにいる人はみん
Well, now
な
that you're just
自分が
Sims,
ただの記憶体だって知ってる
多かれ少なかれ
more or less,
気
some
づいて
accept
はい
it
る
while
よ
others deny it.
今君の前にいる僕
I'm
も
only a shadow cast by
ス
the
ー
former
の一部
Sue.
でしかない
The essence of the human mind does not
人
lie
の
enough like
心
its
の奥
memories.
深さを記憶だけで 語りきれはしないだろ。だから
Still mind
僕
this.
たちのことは気に
You're
しな
free
くて
from the
いいんだ。
interventions of the past.
これは君たちの時代。
Elysian and Eden would say the same. Well, comp is different, I guess. Life and death. So that is for the signets of devotee. Now we got this. Onkai infection. Interesting. I'm gonna have to read those after. However, for now, I will focus on the main quest. No, I think I might stop here. It's already we're almost 2 hours in, and clearly we're probably not. Elysian one's not going to be the next one, so I don't see a point in us actually continuing, because I thought we'll actually get to the Elysian boss fight today. So I'll just change the title later, because I thought we were going to go straight into Sue's story. Turns out there were a few more like mini stories that weren't really stories in the way. So we couldn't really get to that. However, I will eventually get there. Now we did get a few things here, so I might as well just go ahead to the shop and buy a few more things over on the Elysian shop. I actually need that, so you guys can see my weapons now, because I'm gonna upgrade something. I can get an Onkai Cube. And here are my weapons. You guys can check them out if you guys want to pause as well. It's not really that good. I am working on them though, so I'm actually gonna level the Tranquilizers now, which is what I'm using on the Earthquake Scion. So that's gonna be a buff for next time we actually use it. Now this can be used with pre-arm, though I don't think I even have the levels for it, because I think it's only locked on higher level. And of course I'm out of coins. Hold on, I think I can get a few, enough to upgrade at least. So let's do a quick upgrade here. We still don't have enough. So I don't have Mithril either. We do have this. Is that enough? Not enough. Okay, I'm gonna eventually get it to level 45, because it is annoying to see it away. So let's go ahead and check out the things we've unlocked. So firstly, Hero's Memory. We haven't unlocked anything, right? Yes. Now, Pristine Memory. So, we have 2 of those. Then there's the Singer's Memory. We have 1. Also have 1 here. Wait. So Mad King, we have 3. We do have a new story. Trial transcript April 21. Now if I remember, this one was about something about Kalpa destroying things. So what's this? In summary, Elvin. Who is Elvin? You were in the vicinity of Kalpas as a member of the auxiliary troops when the incident occurred, correct? Yes, but you already know the things he said. Do you understand? He took off his mask. I didn't dare to look at his face. What was it? Wait, what's behind his face? I didn't even think about it. I only kept my head down and watched his feet move about. Yes, he wasn't walking or running. I swear I didn't blink, but I didn't see how he moved from one place to another. I only saw pieces of Onkai beads and something red. So like snowflakes onto his shoes. We are aware of Kalpa's physical abilities. You do not need to describe them. That is to say, in your opinion, Kalpas is responsible for the incident. Yes. No, I'm not certain. Nobody else was present, but I didn't see the whole picture either. Based on your testimony and our investigations, we cannot draw any other conclusions. No, what I meant was the man who took off the mask, was he still Kalpas? What the hell am I supposed to theorize on that? I guess I'm gonna need to unlock the other ones. Alright, so that's for the Mad King. Now we have unlocked 2. We're gonna leave that for last though, because I think we have 1 on Sakura. So this was about... Oh right, the dreams, right? That was the thing. And let me just check. Oh right, the talk with Dr. Mobius and the side effects. Okay. So the deal. You shouldn't know about her. Sakura, please calm down. This is not coercion, it's realistic thinking. Your opinions made me realize what we're up against isn't just Honkai. We need someone like you. Is that like when Sakura was recruited? And you, Sakura, you know me as well, and I do that times have changed. Nowadays you cannot protect anything alone with only a blade. If you still want to leave to go now, no one will stop you. But no one will ever speak to you of this deal to you again. A disaster like that, what you call Honkai, will happen again. Yes, more than once, the girl closed her eyes. They heard the sound and the blades sliding into a scabbard. Sakura welcome to the moths. So that was it when Sakura joined the moths. I suppose we'll get more information on that later. Now there's also the Serpent Master, which we don't have access right now, and the Soldier, which we have one more. Swara, the Rift. What was the Rift about? So this was about the dreams, right? That's the one that was Mobius. Talk with Mobius. This was Kevin. Also here we know Elysia died. So, and Sakura died as well. Well, we know that already. And May as well. So that was a dream. And then there's that. Swara as well. That's from the manga. Like, break from the binding. Binding. Oh. No, I want to use it some other way. You'll forget why you did this today. Are you alright with that? I don't care. You'll forget for yourself too. Is that alright? It is. One more day. You will know the weight of the decision you're making, but till that day comes, Fang going down, level 1 output. Go on, take it. One of the voices dissipated. The seeds of the past flowed along with it. And yet the young woman's resolve grew clearer as a result. She knew what she wanted to do, what she had to do, even if it was just for a moment. Before she could lose consciousness utterly, she saw a violet crystalline flower enfold her. Into the crevices of the flower's petals she could see a ball of flame. The flame descended from the heavens as if making to destroy everything, even the deathly silence that surrounded her. We've done it, Hua. We've sacrificed too much now. The time has come to pay it all back. What the hell does that mean? Okay, another confusion. Another mystery, alright. So now we go back to Sue. Now about Sue's story. First, we can unlock a few things here. Let's go for it.
やあ、
あなたは他の人と違って欲望がないみたい。
Can't sense your desires.
執念も希望も欲の一つだよ。
Obsessions and hopes.
心に望むものがなければ、
Both forms of
僕は
desires.
この宝石楽土に存在することもない。
Without any hope, I wouldn't be here.
じゃあ、あなたの望みは何なの？
Then what are you hopeful for?
崩壊のない世界。
A world free from Honkai.
こ
Just
こ
like
の人
everyone
たち
else
と
here.
同じさ。
そう？
That's so.
でもあなたは外の世界を少し
Seeming
も気に
different
し
to
て
the
ないみたい。
conditions of the outside world.
君がもう教えてくれたからさ。
Told me.
どういうこと？
ここに答えを求めに来る人
Came
がい
looking
る
for
ということ
answers.
は、
Just shall I prove that
先行者
Korean's
の
plans
計画
all
は
failed.
もう失敗に終わったということなんだろ
Kinda true though.
う。大丈夫。
It's fine.
君の来訪は地上の火種に炎が灯されたことを証明しているのだから、
It's fine.
いつか
Coming also in
この時代の人々も
kindling was
歩
light.
むべき道を理解するはずだ。
Someday, people of your time will embark on a journey
で
too.
もあなたたちが導いた方向に進むとは限らない。
それも幾千万とある選択の中の一つ。人類の英知はちゃんと受け継がれていると僕は信じている。
I believe human's wisdom can be
君
passed
たち
on.
が先人より遠くへ行けることを願っているよ。
That's the third one. We're gonna go ahead and
趣
unlock
味消
another
し
one.
の中で一つの葉が落ちることは
We know that.
一つの世界が終わることを意味する。
Every wither leaf
枯れ
signifies
葉
a
が
dying
落ち
world.
消え無存の海に溶けて
Leaves,
無限法要になる。
leaves drift off from the branches and dissolve into the sea of quanta. We know that from the chapter 17 CG.
しかしこの記憶だけの世界では意味が違う。
But here in the Elysian Realm, where only memories exist, it means something different. Oh,
すべての景色が過去のものだからこそ、終末へと向かった世界は消滅の瞬間に停止し、
every
記憶の中で始まりも終わりもない時間を繰り返している。
scene is from the past, and time forever stays at the last moment before the apocalypse.
僕にとってそれは終わりのない傾聴、
It means eternal
Meso.
listening,
それと
meditating,
名記を意味する。
and remembering.
命の帝国、死、喜びと悲しみを聞いた。
Listening to the cycle of birth and death,
世界の誕生、消失、
meditating and
繰り返
rise
すことを
and
考え
fall
た。
of the world. Interesting.
僕たちの善行、悪行、
Remembering the good
その全てを
and
記
evil
憶した。
we've done. Right, the 12th Herrsher. We get a leaf. Light as a body leaf. So we get that. Now we're gonna go for another one, because I'm just going all in on Sue's
来
story
訪
for
者
now.、
君の心に迷いがあるようだね。
Visitor, you seem to have doubts.
言ってみてごらん。
Tell me.
あなたとケビンは窮地の
You know
中。
Kevin from before, right?
そうよね。火を追うがに入る前から互いに知っていたんでしょ。
You met each other before joining a mass.
彼は僕の親友
My
だ。
friend. And always will be.
あなたたちの過去を見せてもらったわ。
It's not your past.
君のおかげで彼の未来を知ることが
Can
で
you
きた。
cast light on his future for me?
今でも彼はあなたの知
Do
る
you
彼
still
と同
think it's
じ
the
だ
old
と
Kevin?
思
Well,
う
we know the Kevin from the future, the one who actually put him in the Sea of Quanta, was Sue, because he was going insane with the Project Stigma.
ケビンの選択が正しいかどうか、それは後世の者が決める
Kevin's
だろう。
decisions left for later generations to judge.
たとえ時が移り変わ
No
って
matter
も
what changes us,
人の心には消えない
there are certain
変わ
parts
ら
of
ない
human
何か
mind
があると
that don't get chipped
僕
away.
は。
それも各社としての答え。
This is the answer from the awakened one.
これは
This
スー
is
と
the
して
answer
の
from
答え
Sue.
さ。
Alright. So, we actually still got 20. We got a lot of story to read. The Onkai infection. I'm guessing this is the reason why we joined the moths. His consciousness sank into endless darkness. The ominous pattern spread throughout every inch of his skin, the rampant infection corroding every cell in his body. It was almost as if his body no longer belonged to him, as if everything that was him was being torn apart. It was endless pain consuming his entire consciousness, and like a comet, a flash of light whizzed by scattering the darkness. It was a warm and familiar light, bright and burning, yet strangely it made him want to weep. The lovely radiance. Sue opened his eyes, the whitewashed hospital walls, an all too familiar smell of disinfectant bringing him swiftly back to reality. He checked his hands in a panic. The purple lines, which by the way means Onkai infection, that had spread, where was I? That was spread across him before he fell unconscious, were completely gone. It was as if they had never existed. This cannot be Onkai infection. There isn't any cure, unless the one-armed man, besides the best swirled his wine flask, lifting his head up with a small smile. You're recovering quite well, Dr. Sue. As you might have guessed, I've come up with a cure for Onkai infection. Hold on, the one-armed man. Professor, then why have you given it to others? Why watch so many people die? The answer is simple. Too expensive. Wow. Expensive. People's lives are priceless. The one-armed man's smile vanished. He lowered his head, fingers slapping the flat. Let me tell you, how the medication is made. The antibody drug comes from a serum made from the bodies of the infected. Statistically speaking, we need the bodies of around 1,000 Onkai infection patients to produce the serum needed to save one person. Oh, I've seen this in the manga, the one with Durandal. By the way, the 5.1 update will add a story, the 25EX chapter after the main story. We'll explore Durandal's past, and if you've read the manga, you know his relation to Sue, and when Durandal met Sue. So, this thing over here, the story with Sue, is going to directly relate to the main story. One of the people provided serum that clearly is someone very important to you. Oh wait, that's what so Durandal was actually seeing Sue's past. Except Durandal was the one being made. Man Paul did not continue, but Sue had already guessed the answer. Senior. The man nodded and turned back outside the window. His voice was hushed now. Chief physician Fall donated his body to the moss. It persisted for a long time after being infected, so the antibodies within his body were far greater in number than those of most people. It was thanks to him that we were able to finish this final serum. I think he'll continue to watch over you, even from the year after. The man turned again to look Sue in the eyes, his expression calm and stern. There are no miracles in this world, and magic does not exist. There are only countless people whose lives were taken by Onkai infection, and doctors who have trodden you upon their corpses on a path to progress. Dr. Sue, this precious antibody flows through your veins now. The dreams of those thousands who died, which could never come to fruition, and now rest on your shoulders. Do not grieve, do not sigh. Stand up and fight against Onkai and save thousands, tens of thousands of people. Sue gripped the dense brass railings until the whites of his knuckles showed. The churning agony in his heart threatened to drown him, but he knew that the man was correct. There was no time for him to waste wallowing in grief. After some time, he finally gritted his teeth and raised his head. The man gave him a small smile before extending his sole remaining arm. Your application has been accepted, Dr. Sue. Welcome to the mosque. Now, this is exactly what happened with Durandal. So I don't think that was Durandal's past then. It was more of Durandal, sort of like you living a false memory with Schicksal, except it was Sue's past. I'm actually gonna have to read the manga again to double check that. So I'm going to wait. Okay, hold on. Before I actually read into this, because it seems like there's gonna be quite a lot, I'm gonna go ahead BRB and get some water real quick. Alright, I'm back now. I'm just get the game back. There we go. Observer 27 is ready. When the observation hub is activated, I will release the cognition cage and attempt to enter its dreamscape and locate it. I'll just check if the audio is fine, since I did just come back. Okay, it's fine. Sue looked at the one. The observation will pull my consciousness back before mimetic illusion gets at it, Professor. Sue looked at the one-armed man outside the refining cabin, somewhat troubled. So this was the Mantis experiment, I guess. This was his teacher and also the founder of the 5th Science Department and the veteran scientist of this organization. The one-armed man, with countless titles under his belt, lowered his head and swirled the wine canteen in his hands, self-derision and sorrow playing on his face. I really am becoming more of a fool the older I get. Can't believe I let Mobius turn my own student into a mantis. Okay, so there we have it. Now I'm sending him straight into hell with my own hands. So if you do come back, I'll treat you to a drink. And he did come back. Professor, I chose this myself. So it is his best to make a relaxed expression, before waving a hand at his teacher and sending his consciousness diving into the depths. In this dream world, Sue cut through illusions, broke free from bonds, and at last he found it. But when he opened his eyes again, he was greeted by a blood-stained canteen and the frozen ground. Wait, he died? An unexpected betrayal and an attack had fatally wounded the worn-armed man. Oh, come on now. And the frozen ground, enough strength at his life's having to reactivate the observation hub. It was thanks to this that Sue had been able to return to the present. Oh, come on now. And the mosque could now locate and capture it. In the present, now free from mimetic illusion, the mosque could at least call it by a proper name. The 8th Herrsher. Hold on. We haven't known a single thing about the previous era 8th Herrsher. So this is the first time it's actually being mentioned ever. And I'm not mentioning about the current era, because then we of course know it's about Fuwa, the Herrsher of Sentience, but I mean the previous era one. That's the first time ever it's being mentioned. So let me just screenshot that real quick so I can read that in detail when I'm out of the game. So that was how the 8th Herrsher came in. That person would never see all this. That's sad. Sue sat paralyzed on the ground, looking at the now cold wine canteen in his hand. Though he recalled the days and nights he had spent looking for a cure to those afflicted with Onkai infection, he recalled his joy when his teacher invited him to join the mosque and research the Onkai infection together. But Sue at last realized that this was an incurable disease, our Onkai would never vanish. Onkai, the Herrshers, once such foreign terms. Now they were the devouring scourge of this era's civilizations. Drinking isn't a particularly healthy habit. A familiar voice rang out, and the canteen was plucked from his hands. Sue raised his head, and he held a cold expression that he had never seen on his old friend's face. We haven't much time to be depressed. They will continue to appear and threaten our civilization. Kevin. So that was Kevin that talked to him. Sue. May hopes that you can replace Professor Spears as the head of the 5th Science Department and the head to Moth's headquarters to continue previous research. I'm going to replace my teacher. If you don't want this sacrifice to be in vain, stand up and continue the fight. Humanity will defeat the Honkai, no matter what the cost might be. So that was actually before May died. I thought that we only made that promise after May died, but it seems like no. Sue opened his eyes wide and looked at his friend, whom he had not seen in 5 years. He wanted to ask questions, but he realized that he already knew the answers. And so he said nothing in the end. He simply took out that slightly warped wine canteen before following Kevin outside. Wow. Just wow. That's sad. Narrow gate. So this, 11th Herrsher, okay. Cannot see anything, say anything, do anything. Was this death? Could something like that exist for him? Perhaps no one would believe that before this, only one voice pierced his sad silence, when they did not wish to answer. Kalpus, can you hear me? That was Kalpus then talking. It's me, Sue. Due to the 11th Herrsher's... Oh, there you have it. Due to the 11th Herrsher's influence, no reconnaissance drones could reach any of you, so I had no choice but to link up with your consciousness without prior permission. Oh, that sounds scary. With Kalpus, you do not want that. It seems like the situation is unbelievably dire, considering that even you have been pushed to this point. This communicator had been lost battles times prior. Clearly, this voice was directly speaking into his mind. But you must return to the battle. Kevin needs your help, and it can only be you, must be you. Can all of you move again, just like I did by accident during that mission. However, I need your consent, Kalpus. Lend me your body. Wait, I'm actually confused. Who is lending the body? Oh wait, there's more. Consent? Did they really have a choice though? After a moment, the masked man would burst through the earth and slaughter all the Yonkai beasts in his path. Yet those who knew him well enough would know that he fought differently from usual. At this time, in the light blue sea of his consciousness, a different thinner man was directing his every move. AKA Sue then. Such a vast sea of consciousness. Kalpa, the more profound person than most people think. Wait, what is that? A narrow door over the midst of a windless ocean, and the light that shone through its crevices filled the man with an unknowable fear. He has been suppressing himself all this time. Wait, what does that mean? He has a different power that he has never used. Why? Now, this man was not driven by his curiosity by any means, but this power might yet give him a chance of survival. Pondering for a time, he finally opened the door. That is, but how? There's more. Do we get information on that door? There's one more we have, and we haven't unlocked the last one yet. Project Stigma. Also, this is related to... Oh, wait. Hold on, Final Herrsher. I see that word over there. Project Stigma? It was likely the tone of surprise in his voice that drew Dr. May's attention from behind the screen. The dim light reflected in her glass rendered her expression unreadable. Yes, we must prepare for the worst before our decisive battle with the Final Herrsher. If we lose, we retreat to the shelters until the next civilization sprouts. Every pioneer will take charge of different projects to exhaust all possibilities. This is the last resistance our civilization can manage. Could this Project Stigma be? Yes, it's the project I'm assigning to you. It agrees with your research field, so I believe that you're the best candidate. But according to its forecast, we'll sacrifice far more people than we can save. I know, Sue. This is the worst kind of project, so it's strictly a last resort. I know your consciousness as a doctor disapproves of this project. Forcing you to execute it is essentially torturing you. He shook his head and let out a sigh. There was a brief silence, followed by the crinkle of the papers. I understand. I'll do it. After all, we have no other choice. Oh god. I wonder what the last one is. Not when this flame should that's a level 6, which we can't get that yet, right? Yeah. So that was it for today. Now there are a few more we can read. I'm not gonna do all of them depending on how much there is, because it's actually quite late already. I'm getting sleepy as well. So let's see what else we have. We just have this. We already read that. Mad King. Nope, we already did that. So if it's not Sakura, then it must be Fuwa. Nope. Wait, who is it then? So it's not Sakura, it's not Fuwa. Is it? It's not the Mad King, it's not Kalpas, I mean. Oh wait, it's this, right? Oh, never mind, it just means that we can unlock stuff. Okay, well, we're not gonna unlock stuff for now. So let's leave it there. Can we get anything from here? We can. 5, 30. So we get quite a few rewards here. And there. Can we get any extras? We can. So, Sakura's episode about Eden. This is episode about Eden. So there are quite a few stories now that I see it here. So, Widow's Memory and Lost Flamescion story. Sakura. Right, so those are all for now. Let's go into the war room, see what we can do with the diverging paths. Now, at the moment we have how many? 96. That's the highest we've had. So we can increase this to deal more damage to elite shields. So I think that's exactly what we're going to do against leader enemies. And we also got this physical damage increase, which we're not going to use for now. Enhanced sickness appears slightly more often. I think that's going to be useful. Right, and I think we're going to end it there. Let's just check if we have anything else to do. I don't think we have. Apart from that, which we're going to do, we'll leave to another stream since it does have dialogue, etc. So I'll be ending the stream here. Hope all of you guys enjoyed, and I'll be streaming tomorrow Genshin. I'm not sure when I'll stream Honkai next, but I'm hoping to do the last part of the Elysian Realm before 5.1 drops. So if it's not tomorrow, which probably won't be tomorrow by the way, it's likely gonna be on Sunday or on Monday. So either next Sunday, which is in 3 days I mean, or on Monday. So we'll see what we do, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you all.